and welcome back to my channel. Today my sister and I are actually going to be doing a 24-hour readathon. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. It is currently 4:45 p.m. so that's what we're doing today. We are going to be pausing the timer to sleep, mostly because we want to actually sleep and actually not suffer through an all-nighter. Mostly my goal for this readathon will be to finish Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I am basically 80% done with it. I'm just 2 more chapters in it. Yeah, just 2 more chapters, which I'm so happy. I'm very happy with it. And on the other hand, I'm also hoping to get at least halfway done with Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Book 4, The Battle of the Labyrinth, which I haven't read much, so I am hoping to read a little bit more. So I also have All the Light We Cannot See as an audiobook, so if I ever need a little bit more of a break, I have this planned. And I also have a lot of other books on my Kindle and comics and manga to read, so it's just something different in case I need a little bit of a break but still want to read. And yeah, hope you enjoy. We will be starting in a couple of minutes at 5 p.m. so see you soon.
Hello? Hello? What are you doing here? Do you want a nap? Max? Hello? Hello?
Okay. Ay, perdón. Perdón, me moví. Alright, currently 3 hours into this thing. I'm almost done with this. I have a couple of pages left, like almost 10. But yeah, I'm so happy. I love them very, very much. My dog is also sleeping here with me. I don't think you can see him, but yeah. Just finished Red, White, and Royal Blue. Now time for Battle of the Labyrinth. This is definitely still 5 stars. I am so happy. And I definitely used a lot of tabs for this. But second book. I'm gonna say, I may not make good monetary decisions, financial decisions, but one of the best decisions I ever made was to buy this little lantern for reading. It's making reading at night so much easier and so much better. Because I don't like having my big lights on a lot. So this actually really does help when I want to get in other positions. So yeah, if you've thought about getting a little lamp that hooks onto your book, get it. It's so good. Also, it works for me when I put it like at the end. Like right now I have it right where Last Olympian starts, like the first chapter, and in Red, White, and Royal Blue I had it at the last page when the acknowledgements started. So it's also a good way when you're like almost done with it to see like, oh, I'm like closer than I think, because obviously like the last couple of pages in most books aren't actually part of the story. So yeah, that also helps me like keep it more in mind, and it's like, oh, okay. What? Not gonna lie, I've been reading but also watching Markiplier's new video with Jacksepticeye, Power Wash Pals. If you haven't watched it, you should. It made me cry a little bit, but it's fine, whatever. But I've been talking to my best friend about it and about my book and all of that. It is currently 12:43 a.m. I'm pretty sure that means I've been going for almost 8 hours. I usually do fall asleep at like 2 or 3 a.m., so I still have a little bit of reading time before I feel tired. So yeah, I've been really liking the Battle of the Labyrinth. We finally see more about Nico. Nico! Also, if you can hear snoring, it's my dog. He's like right here. Oh my god, where is he? Where is he? Can you see him? I think you can. But yeah, I'm really just vibing. I'm in a really talky mood, but also not really. It's weird. This usually happens when I record videos where I get into this mood where I just want to keep talking and talking, and I talked to my best friend about it, and I actually know that it's, well, I figured out that it's for many reasons. Whenever I get like into recording videos, I always end up like talking a lot, and I've found that it's actually like, in a way, because I've always, not always, but quite persistently throughout my life, I've been told that I speak too loud, that I am annoying, that I talk too much, and all of this stuff, or just people straight up ignoring me when I'm talking about things. So yeah, I think that's in a way why I started YouTube. Also, yeah, it's 12 a.m. I'm getting philosophical. But I don't know. I'm just I'm gonna go back to reading. I might go get a snack. I don't know. My mom made chili. I could eat some chili, but I don't know if I'm that hungry, like hungry enough for chili. But I don't know. I do kind of want to eat something, so we shall see what I get. Okay, so I did end up getting chili. It's already cold, so I'm sad. My dog is now realizing that I got food, but shh. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break from reading. I'm gonna watch a Try Guys video. I'm probably gonna stop the timer right now, just because I feel like I'm not processing words, and I feel like even if I do an audiobook, I'm not gonna really process it and understand it, so I'm just gonna have to rewind it, and I don't know. But yeah, currently 9 hours in, 9 hours, so almost halfway done, but I am stopping for sleep because I need to. I am not pulling an all-nighter for this because it's just gonna make me feel worse. And yeah. Good morning. It is 10 a.m., almost 11 a.m., I think. I am very tired. My dog woke me up at 8 a.m. because my dad went out to the office, and my dad is his favorite, so, you know. But yeah. I'm gonna restart the timer, and I'm gonna, oh, also, yes, I didn't read at all from 8 to 10. I was on TikTok. I drank some chalky milk. And yeah, so now I'm going to be starting my timer, even though I'm still sleepy. But yeah. Okay, apparently it's not as late as I thought. It's actually barely 10:30. So yeah. Can you tell I don't wake up early. And yes, 10 a.m. is early for me. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't read much. I'm at chapter 4 now. They already found the labyrinth, which amazes me, honestly. But I'm falling asleep. Like, no joke, I'm falling asleep. I might take a nap. Was actually thinking of eating some breakfast or something, but I'm also like, I wanna sleep. So I don't know. I'll see what I do, but I might look for an audiobook of this, or maybe get an audiobook of my other book, All the Light We Cannot See. Hello! Welcome to the halfway point of the readathon. We are currently, 12 hours and 30 minutes in. I am kind of sleepy, as you can tell. I didn't end up taking a nap. I did eat breakfast with my family and stuff. So I have a bit more energy, but I'm still falling asleep. Okay, so I am having a really fun time, like, reading. I already finished Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I absolutely love. Honestly, it is a 5-star. I know it's very fan fiction. It's very fantastical in a way. Like, sometimes I do need the sort of escapism. With this more fantastical side of romance. Same reason why I read Love Hypothesis, where I just needed sort of a break, and I just needed that silly little romance that I wouldn't, like, see IRL maybe. Like, Love Hypothesis is maybe a bit more realistic than this, but regardless, I still really like both for sort of different reasons. But yeah, I tabbed this a lot. I ended up finishing one of my little tab things and having to open a whole new one. Thankfully, I am using this first one for my other books, so yeah. But yeah, as of right now, I am currently 15% done with both of these books. Percy Jackson and The Battle of the Labyrinth. I'm actually surprised that we're already at this point. Like, they're already going. Like, I feel like usually with the other Percy Jackson books, we've been having, like, a kind of slow beginning to get us back into this world and, like, remind us of where we are, how things work and stuff like that, which makes sense with how the books were released originally. And well, they are middle grade, so it is like, oh, you have to remind the kids. It's not like usually an adult reading all of them one after the other. So yeah, I actually really like it. There's a few characters in here that I already know a little bit of, and some others that I'm like, wait a minute, who are you? So yeah, I'm currently on chapter 4, 15% done. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. It's going, as I mentioned, it's going a bit faster than the other ones, so that's also quite interesting, and I do think it's because it's one of the last ones of the series. And then For All the Light We Cannot See, I actually started reading it as a break from Percy Jackson because, again, I am so tired. I feel like I can't concentrate on reading the actual words. So for this one, I've actually been listening to the audiobook, which maybe you can see. But yeah, I'm an hour. Well, kind of, I don't know, it's weird. It does separate it by chapters, though in here, like, there's chapters more normally, so it's not completely accurate. I feel like it's more these big sections of 0, 1, 2, and I honestly don't know how many of these there are, but it seems to be quite a few. But regardless, I started listening to the audiobook while I was making my breakfast, and I honestly forgot that this book is set in World War II. So yeah, that was a bit weird to just put it onto, because the very first thing I heard was mostly about, you know, what happened in World War II, like the beginnings of it. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, it's like historical fiction, like adding fantasy elements to historical events. So it is really weird and really interesting to have like this part of the book that feels more realistic and like, yeah, this could have actually been a real person living their life, and then the other one where it's like, it could have been, but without the fantasy elements of magic and a curse, you know. So yeah, I honestly don't know if it is magic. Like, I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I've been having a little bit of a hard time with this one because it's so descriptive. My mind just gets lost sometimes. So it's like the audiobook has really helped me quite a bit, like process the words in a better way, and just actually pay attention to the sort of things that are going on. And like, I noticed like these little post-its, like, or yellow ones up at the top. I don't know if you can see them. Hopefully you can. But those are for things that I noticed are getting repeated, like chapter titles. I feel like this is gonna be a book I need to reread, or at least like read back on certain chapters to understand certain parts better and stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, I kind of need like a mental break. I think it's because I'm very tired. I didn't sleep. Like, I did sleep, but I didn't sleep much. Usually I've been sleeping like more than 8 hours, and right now I slept like 6-7 hours. So it is a bit different, but I don't feel like sleeping. I just feel tired. So yeah, I'm also thinking of grabbing the Red Pyramid. I'm thinking of grabbing this one and starting it. But I'll see how I feel, because I don't know, like, if Percy Jackson is a bit complicated right now, I don't know how I feel about this one. But I really do want to at least start it in this readathon. I might honestly start watching a movie, like Little Women or something like that, just to also have some background noise. But yeah, I don't know, that's my midway point update. I'm really happy that I'm doing this, honestly. I was really scared at first that I wasn't like gonna like it, or that it was just gonna be too much, or that halfway through it, or at some point I would just want to stop doing it, or I would get like heavily interrupted where I would have to pause my timer and then like forget about it because of how much time passed or something like that. But thankfully, these 2 days have been pretty chill at my house, so I've just been here home. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Reading Battle of the Labyrinth, they are already in the labyrinth, which amazes me. But it's reminding me that I'm kind of claustrophobic. It's so bad. Like it's really well written, but because it's well written, it's making me freak out. Like the way it changes and shifts, and it's just, oh no, I hate it. I honestly didn't expect them to already be in the Labyrinth by chapter 6. So considering it's making me freak out a little bit about closed places, hello? Next. Considering it's making me freak out about closed spaces, and they're just on chapter 6, I feel like there's going to be a lot more to come from inside the maze, and I'm not excited about that. But we shall keep reading. Where are we? Hour 16. So yeah, we still have a long way to go. And I do think I'm gonna get to my goal of reading to halfway of the book, considering I'm already at 6. And this only has 20 chapters, so it's chapter 10 is the midway point. Where's chapter 10? Oh, this is 11, so yeah, this is the halfway point. So yeah, it's not that much, so yeah. What? There is no fucking way that just happened. What? Okay, listen, I was going to record a whole thing about it being hour 21. So it is currently 12:48 p.m. But this this just happened. This book just happened, and it you saw my reaction. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I literally started recording, like, to have something, like a little time, like, forward thing that I do, like a little fast time, yeah. And then it happened. Like, I was that hello. So yeah, I'm just in shock. I'm around halfway done with this, so like my goal for the readathon is mostly done. I did finish Red, White, and Royal Blue. I got to halfway point of the Battle of the Labyrinth. I also I think I'm 25% done with Although I Cannot See, and I also started Banana Fish. So, like, genuinely, I do think this was successful. I know most people are like, yeah, I read like 5 books during a 24-hour readathon. I'm a slow reader, okay? And I'm happy with what I did. I also have, wait, hold on. I also have The Red Pyramid here, which I was going to start reading. But then I got told something, and now out of spite, I want to get as far into this as I can. I'm almost at chapter 12 out of 20, so that's fun. And again, the thing happened. If you have read this, you know, I feel like you should know. Like, it's... You know what? I'm just gonna... Spoiler warning, if you haven't read Percy Jackson. They fucking kissed! They kissed! I'm sorry, I was not... Like, I know Percabeth is a thing. I know. We all know. It's amazing. I didn't know they would kiss at the halfway point of the book. It makes sense. Considering Annabeth hasn't told the entirety of the prophecy, it does make sense. Like, she would be a little bit more scared and stuff, and like would do something like that, because you can tell she likes him. From a while ago, you can tell she likes him. Hold on. So yeah, this is now becoming Percy Jackson talk, but yeah, like, you can tell Annabeth likes him for a while. I feel like it's a lot more present in this book. But it's just, you can tell they both like each other, and I love seeing how it grows, but I was not expecting them to kiss. Amazing, incredible, and it's just seaweed brain. What? Oh, it just makes me so happy. I'm just, honestly, Annabeth Chase for the win. Annabeth Chase is amazing. I'm in shock. Like, full on, I'm in shock that this has happened right now. I'm gonna keep reading. I have 2 hours left. I might go a little over time, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. It is currently 3:36 a.m. and technically, because of the timer, my readathon has ended. I'm currently on page 308 of Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth. I'm probably gonna read this last 30 minutes just to finish this chapter, which is chapter 17. I only have 3 chapters left, but I'm also tired, and I have to wake up early tomorrow as well. This was not a good decision today, but yeah. I'm probably going to be finishing tomorrow. I love this book. I really liked doing this readathon and everything, but I will leave you with future 80 to talk more about my experience and all that. Hello, welcome to the end of the 24-hour readathon. I actually did the readathon last week, but I kind of got in a bad headspace, and I've now dyed my hair, so yeah, but I'm very happy with the fact that I did do the 24-hour readathon in the way that I wanted it to do. I got a little bit into Banana Fish. I will probably not be reading it much, as I did get lost in a couple of parts and stuff like that, so it is volume 7 out of 10, so it's pretty far into the story. I've already watched the anime, so I wasn't that lost, but I think it will be better if I actually read the first couple of ones before going into these ones. Then my main goal for the 24-hour readathon was to get halfway done with Battle of the Labyrinth and advance a little bit with All the Light We Cannot See. I do think it's not what I thought it was. It is historical fiction, but I thought it was historical fantasy. I don't want to Google too much about it. I don't want to research too much because I don't want to get spoiled. But it is a really interesting book that touches on a lot of complicated, hard topics. So I am sure it will take me a while to properly finish it. But I'm very happy that I got to at least the 25% mark. The one I read honestly the most was Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth. My goal was to get halfway done with the book, but after some stuff, I decided to try and finish it, which I didn't finish it during the readathon. I got to like chapter 18, somewhere like that, out of 20. So I did actually finish this one the day after, like I had stopped my timer for the 24-hour readathon. And honestly, this series has my entire heart. I'm very happy that I've read this. The books just keep getting better and better, so I do think, like, now that I'm reading this, that I finished reading the 4th one, it is sort of my favorite, but I do think this readathon really helped me not just motivate me to reading all of this stuff and like get into a more reading mindset, but it also helped me finish this book and get done with the 5th book. So I'm very happy. It's a lot. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will hopefully be doing something like this again. I did really like it. I think maybe starting it a little bit earlier so that I have more of the day, but I do think that the best scenario for me was pausing the timer and then sleeping and then continuing to read when I woke up. It was honestly really cool. I kind of wish I didn't have that many distractions during the readathon, but life happens, it's fine. I got a lot of reading done. July was the month that I read the most in, so I'm very happy for myself, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed. I will see you in another video. Bye bye!